Hello, welcome to Dungeon Rolls Podcast. I'm your host Justin. So we're just grinding with Renamon, right? Oh, I didn't notice the fucking. It's apparently, yeah, it's tilted. Fuck's sakes, I did not notice that before. It does. When I'm walking around, it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's tilted. Oh well, fuck it. Who gives a shit? I'm recording off a video camera for fuck's sakes. Yeah, so where I'm at in the game, I collected the 4 badges. I went to the human world. I tried to stop the fucking juggernaut. And that did not happen. That did not happen at all. I can just one-shot this guy. That's the thing. To get to the north sector, that's where the chamber is to go to the real world, you have to use these like underground tunnels, and it's like fucking hard as fuck to navigate. So it's just it would have been, instead of just fucking finding a path back to to the the town I wanted to go, it was just easier just to fucking come here. Yeah. Oh, if you want to see the Mega Evolutions, I can show you them. I'll show you Kodamon's Mega Evolution first. Also, I forgot to mention, we got all the partner Digimon. There's only 8. I don't know what the fuck people were talking about online that there was like 10. There's only 8 that I mean, there could be more, and they're just secret ones. But as far as I know, there's only 8, and the last one was one that you could have gone right away. Vmon. Right? But yeah, man, trying to get Vmon late game was fucking tough because I had to use my low level Digimon partners because it has to be under 30, right? Here's Kodamon's Mega Evolution, which should I try to fix this? I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah, so like this Digimon actually, Mikey fought this Digimon in the Sky Zone. I forget in what episode of Fusion, Digimon Fusion, which I reviewed today. Well, not today. I reviewed it like the night before, but I uploaded it today. Which I probably won't be uploading this till tomorrow. Man, this Digimon's cool. He can only attack 3 times because he has the multi-crest equipped. Man, he's leveling up quickly. Yeah. That's the problem with this game. I think I'm close to beating the game. I've been saying that for fucking like 20 hours. But it's like I got megas now, right? So it's like, come on. Oh, and I'll show you Paildramon's Mega, but you've probably already seen him before. It's you've seen him. And I also have Phoenixmon too, who kind of sucks, honestly. All he can pretty much do is heal, and the heal spells are so fucking MP heavy that it's like I would never use them outside of a fucking boss fight, where like you don't really give a shit. Right. Man, look how fucking big. I noticed something. With the really big Digimon, they don't even have them charged to attack. They just make these, like, waves. They just swing their arms and, like, waves come out and attack the enemies. Here's the thing. Yes, Sephiamon, or whatever this Digimon's called, looks intimidating and impressive. I think Magna Angemon looks cooler. That's the thing. I really should have at least tried to fix this. See what that looks like. Oh, I watched the first 2 episodes of Digimon Series 3, which I watched back in the day, but I gotta say, it's still good. It's still good. It starts off a little slow. Like, I watched, like, the first 2 episodes, and Goemon, or Guilemon, I fucking forget how to pronounce the name, hasn't even fought anything yet. The only fights you've seen has been pretty much between, like, Renamon and, like, other Digimon. Like, she fought, like, a Goburimon or a Goblimon who evolved into an Ogremon. And then she fought, I don't know what it was. It was like a flame lion Digimon. But I don't know, the show's pretty cool. It starts off a little slow, but you know, it's more like plot heavy. And it has this series has this like cyberpunk-esque feel to it. Right. Which we're gonna go back to Renamon, cause fuck. Cause like she's the only one who's not level 40. And she only has like one. Does she even have any megas? I would have to double check. I don't think she does. Because what's Paildramon? He's like, yeah, she doesn't even have any megas yet. Because like the only other mega I could get right now was Rosemon, and I didn't want another fucking Rosemon. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just try to get Paildramon. Which you get Paildramon by having a Digimon. One of the Digimons has to have both an XVmon and a Stingmon at level, I think, either 5 or 10 each. I think it's level 5, but maybe it's level 10 each. It doesn't matter. And then you can get, like, you can get Paildramon, who at level, I think, 40 becomes an Imperial Dramon, which is fucking awesome and really cool. One thing I kind of don't like about this game is they don't have Veedramon. But, like, you know, it is what it is. Which Veedramon it's the inspiration for Veedramon was Greymon that mangaka drew for, like, a magazine. Oh, fuck. Where's Imperialdramon? I guess he has to be level 50. Okay. Oh, and if I get Kabuterimon at level 40 and Imperialdramon at, like, level 50 or 40, I can get a Grand how do you pronounce it? Kuwagamon, who is basically that, like, not praying mantis, fuck. It's like that giant, like, what's the name of those beetles with the 2 pincers? Fuck. Whatever, I don't even want it. I mean, I'm sure it has good stats, but fuck, man, I'd rather have Imperialdramon. Because Imperialdramon's, like, already, like, Omega level Digimon, right? And I don't know how to get the fighter mode of Paildramon. I don't really care. Because Paildramon, I don't know, looks... I mean, as a kid, if you asked me who looks cooler in Paildramon, fighter mode or dragon mode, I would have said, like, fighter mode. But, like, nowadays, I'm like, dragon mode looks cooler. Which, if people don't know what Paildramon looks like, look at the cover of Digimon Card Battle. That's Paildramon. It's like the, it's like a Digifuse version of Vmon and like Wormmon, or I should say XVmon. Well, XVmon and like Stingmon fused to make Paildramon, and then when they digivolve from Paildramon to like Paildramon, this fucker is actually kind of tough. Renamons were like the weakest fucking Digimon in the show, and the fucking first game, but they're tough in this game. Or at least they were earlier. Now I'm pretty tough. You know what sucks about this game is they have like the legendary gym where it like you can like boost this. It's the best place to boost stats to train your Digimon. But it's at the fucking north sector, and it's such a bitch to get there. Why couldn't they fucking... Why couldn't they just give me a flying Digimon to get to the fucking different continents? When I beat this fucking game, I want two things to happen. One, I don't want to have to use a save file before I beat the game to continue playing the game. I want the game to continue after I beat the game, right? And second, I want them as a reward for beating the game or whatever. I want a fucking Digimon, Skydramon or whatever the fuck, whatever flying Digimon to fly to different fucking continents. Cause this fucking traveling by sea, traveling through fucking tunnels, bullshit sucks. And I get it. They want it to be like a challenge and shit, right? And this is supposed to be an MMO, and like old MMOs would make you go through hurdles to get to travel to different places and shit. I get that. That's like some EverQuest, like Ultimate Online bullshit. But it's like, fuck, man. I get you don't want to rip off fucking Pokemon too much, but still, man, this shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks, man. I mean, thank God that most of the cool shit is in the main city that you go to a lot, but still, man, holy fuck. Too bad he doesn't have any fire attacks, but I equipped him with a Flame Rain. Or not Flame Rain, Firepower 1. Which there's a Firepower 2, but I don't have it. The only Power 2 item I have is the fucking Metal Power 2 or Thunder Power 2. One of those. So like... I'm trying to think of the quickest way to get here. And, I say fuck it. We'll just walk there. I mean, there's like a fast way to get there. But it's like, fuck that. I mean, I think it's like... I think I can get, like... there quick here, but fuck it, dude. We'll just battle our way home. Walk our way home. I'm sick of traveling, cause there's no maps. There's no accurate maps. Detailed maps. You just have the world map, and that's it. And it's fucking, this shit sucks, dude. You know, looks cooler if I just use cinema. Oh my fuck. It's dark, okay? I had the fucking remote backward. Oh my god. Oh, for the people who hated the Black Superman, I was watching some videos, and apparently, because of they're replacing Walter Hamada, or whatever his name is. All the plans, all the movies that he's the guy who's in charge of DC right now. All the movies he was planning on doing is getting shelved, and like J.J. Abrams, who's like supposed to be the producer or whatever of the Black Superman movie, he was at DC fandom and didn't say anything. So people are the fact that JJ didn't say anything while he was there, and the fact that Walter Hamada is going to be replaced in a few months, right? And usually when somebody new's in charge, any movie plans or whatever shit gets canceled or whatever. That's why Jupiter's Legacy didn't get a new season, because that was that happened to like Netflix as well, where they replaced the guy who was in charge of that shit for Netflix, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fucking continue." The guy in charge is like, "I'm not gonna continue this show." The guy who was before me is gonna get the credit, so that's usually how that works. I don't get how this fucking skill level bullshit. Because it's like, I'm fighting weak opponents, and he's leveling up faster than when I was fighting strong opponents. So it's like, what the fuck? Because I was fighting, like, I was having, like, clutch battles for hours today, and then, like, fucking Paildramon's barely leveling up. Now that, like, we're fighting weak opponents, he's leveling up fast. Like, what the fuck? Dude. Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I've been here, so I'm just trying to, figure out, remember how to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, in this video, we're just grinding and we're just heading back to Osaka City. Oh, this is the spot where, to get Vmon, you have to fight, is it Paildramon? Yeah, I think you have to fight Paildramon, and that's the spot where you fight him. Because it's usually like the ultimate, you fight the ultimate version, and like the ultimate version of Vmon here is Paildramon. That's one of the things I hate about the later seasons of like Digimon, where they have the gimmicks, and then you never find out, okay, what's the true like digivolutions for those characters, right? And like eventually you got to find out, okay, what like Vmon's real like champion level would look like, but you never got to find out what his ultimate and his mega digivolutions would really look like. Because like Paildramon and like Paildramon, those are like fused Digimon, right? So that's what would Vmon's and like Stingmon's digivolutions look like without that fucking shit. That's what I want to know. We'll never know. Just like we'll never. I mean, I don't know, unless they did some series where they did reveal that shit, which I wouldn't know. Oh, I forgot to mention, in my review, some guy was like, pointing out some of the stuff, some of the criticisms for the show, which I forgot to mention the censorship and some of the name changes, because I've noticed that shit too, because like they called Paildramon Beastmon, right? And then there was like some cutaways with some of the violence, right? Which people gotta remember. This show's for kids, and like and Digimon in Japan's like for teenagers, right? So it's like not teenagers, but like like 12 or 13-year-olds. So like yeah, they so like shit has to be censored here, right? Which sucks, but you know what? This shit's supposed to be for kids, right? So I don't mind the censorship because I expect that shit, right? One thing, that's the thing where like some of the censorship I got, but some of the censorship, there was shit that wasn't censored. That I'm like, what the fuck? They left that in. Like there's a Digimon called Skull Satamon, which sounds a lot like Skull Satanmon, which is supposed to be. That's basically its name. And I'm surprised they didn't. And it looks like the name's Skull Satanmon. So it's like I'm surprised they didn't censor that shit. You know what? You can't see shit. So that's why we need it at like at least sports. Because you can't see the dark terrain. I just noticed it. So yeah, I forgot to mention that shit, but it's the thing where if I used to do my TV show reviews where I would have like a booklet and I would just write notes while watching the show. I would write notes on shit. But the problem why I don't do that anymore is because look at some of my early TV show reviews on this channel. Those videos were like almost half an hour long, and nobody's gonna click on half an hour reviews for TV shows. I'm surprised I got like as many like views as I got on the fucking Fusion review, because it's like that was like almost 20 minutes. But that was like almost 20 minutes because like I also showed off my Digimon RPG collection after I did that review. So I don't know how long that that probably added like 5 minutes. I don't know. I didn't timestamp the shit, which I probably should have, but I was lazy. So yeah. Oh, it looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like Digimon Ghost Game episode 3 didn't air last Sunday or whatever time it was supposed to in Japan. Which, thank God for that, because I was worried that the one source I had decided, fuck it, I'm not gonna upload these anymore. Which, because I already have to watch the show fucking raw because there's nobody's putting this shit online. Which I'm gonna buy the show when it's like officially released. I'm just like typing from. If you guys can't tell with how I'm recording my game videos, I'm strapped for cash. So obviously, I can't afford like fucking Crunchyroll and all that shit. And now we already have Netflix, so it's like what the fuck? Which I fucking hate Netflix, man. They don't have any fucking Digimon on their fucking platform. Even Tubi is fucking free! And they have fucking Digimon content, you fucking motherfuckers. Why the fuck do you have Dinosaur King on your fucking platform. Dinosaur King you can watch for free on fucking YouTube. Nobody gives a shit. Which, if people don't know what Dinosaur King, it was, it's like, it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's like Pokemon, Digimon with dinosaurs, which, fuck man, like how many times have they done that fucking concept? And it's like voice acted by Pokemon voice actors too. Like even the main character is voiced by Veronica Taylor. And the henchmen are voiced by the same people who do Jesse and James, and I think even Meowth too. I would have to double check though. The show is not that good, but it is what it is. Well, I don't know what the fuck this guy's weak against. I still haven't fucking figured out the elements for this fucking game, and I tried looking it up on the computer. Nothing. Yeah, the only thing I figured out is machine types are weak against lightning. Dinosaur Digimon are weak against ice. Fire Digimon are obviously, weak against water. But Fire Digimon is strong against ice. And what the fuck ice is good against? I fucking... Oh, I already said it. It was dinosaurs, right? What's this place? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, is this the Protocol Ruins? Protocol Ruins is where you find a DRI agent for Vmon. But your team has to be under level 30. But I don't know if after you accept the mission, the quest, if you're allowed to switch your team members with stronger Digimon, which that would have helped me, by the way. Not that like Paildramon was so strong, is because like high level Digimon were spawning because I'm late game, and trying to fucking beat them with a level 15 Agumon and level 10 Goemon was like impossible. Yeah, we only have like a minute left, so I'm just gonna end this video, and later we'll do like a video where where we'll grind with Goemon, who's voiced by Steve Blum in the anime, by the way. I didn't realize that, but yeah. But she also plays the cool like cyberpunk guy.